Hi everyone and welcome back. Thanks for watching today. Today's layout is a one for a challenge issued by the Hip Kit Club for the crop, and this was a layout challenge was to do either a layout about Halloween or to do a layout with do an autumn layout. So I chose one for autumn using leaves that have began falling. This has been couple 3 weeks ago maybe that I took that picture, and I love fall. It's probably my second favorite season, which is only second to winter. I'm a very winter person. Love the cold, love Christmas time, but fall is actually a close second. I love the changing of the seasons, and what I really love is I'm always fascinated by the beautiful colors when the trees change and the leaves begin to fall. Being from California, I was born and raised in California all my life, and we actually lived in like the middle part of California, kind of halfway between San Francisco and LA, and so it was more in the valley, and it was just we didn't have true seasons. What I love about where we live now is we do have the four seasons, and let me tell you, this California girl is loving that. I love the changing of the seasons. I never really experienced what a true fall was until we moved to Tennessee, and just have the most gorgeous fall colors when the trees change. Um, Bright oranges, browns, reds, and oranges, just beautiful colors. So it's quickly become one of my most favorite times of the year. As the heat begins to go away and the brisk weather starts to come in, and leaves begin to fall. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm fascinated taking pictures of the season changing, and so it was perfect when Kate issued the challenge. That was perfect. I had pictures already ready to go, and so I was really glad to be able to do that. So I kept this layout very much kind of like the muted colors, more the colors of fall, with kind of the craft background, um, kind of the browns and the oranges, creams, and I'm using the Hip Kit Club for October. Um, Pieces of that I'm pulling together. The leaves on the left, the gold leaves that you saw me cutting out, those were actually, I had used those on another layout. I didn't do a process video on that. It was before I started videoing my process videos. And I had cut those out for my silhouette with using my silhouette just on white cardstock. And then I took some mist, several different kinds of mist, and just layered different colors. Some of the Adirondack mist, like the browns. I did the gold, Heidi Swap Gold, Lame. I did some of the like more of a burgundy color. So I did several layers of the mist on those leaves, which is how they started out as white cardstock. That's how they came to be that color. So I had used some on another layout. Those were leftovers. So it worked out perfect because I just cut them up and used them on my layout here for the autumn theme. So I thought, well, they'd work perfect. So most everything I'm using, like I said, is from the Hip Kit Club. The transparency you see with the brown leaves behind the photo, that was just in my stash. I don't know actually where that's from. I don't remember. It was just in my stash, and I pulled it out. Thought it would work great on this layout. So I just use that as a layering piece in there. And so I'm just getting those leaves applied down the left side there. And I'm really enjoying. My husband and I, we actually go on our walks when we go walking. There's a trail here. I've talked about it before in some of my other videos, but there's a trail here that we go on right by our house, and it's just gorgeous. And so I always get fascinated, get sidetracked walking because I'm always wanting to take pictures, and so that's where we're at when we saw these leaves, and it's funny to see how everything is changing for over the course of the summer when everything is so green and full to the changing of the season where the leaves are turning colors and actually dropping. The trees are all getting pretty bare now because all of the leaves are falling. But again, I do love it, and it's just such a pretty time of year. I so enjoy it. And now this is just like a branding strip at the bottom of one of the papers that we had, and so I was just kind of creating almost like a just a border there. And I want to use that ampersand. I play with it for a while, trying to find a place to use it. I really wanted to use it because I love the brown. And I'm going to end up using it here. The little glassine bag with the little tag, pull-out tag, again, that was in my stash. I don't remember where I got that, to be honest with you. I think it might be from a kit from Monica Wright with, I think it's called, she has a Etsy shop. Actually, she has a website, excuse me. She has a lot of really cute kits and mini albums. And I think it came in a kit from her, if I'm not mistaken. That's where that's from. I've had it for probably, oh gosh, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 years. And for some reason, I just never used it. And I thought it'd go perfect on this page. So I pulled it out and am applying that, which is then going to give me the opportunity to use the ampersand, which I was really glad because I really wanted to make that work on this page. And so I'm just layering that right on top of that glassine bag with the frame. Both of those came in the ephemera pack from Open Book Collection by Maggie Holmes. And again, that was in our kit for the month of October. And so I'm just layering some pieces in there behind that stack of, the photo and the background papers behind there. And I have the hardest time sometimes getting things straight. I end up always crooked, so I was trying to pull that border up and try to straighten it out a little bit. You can't really tell once I got the tag on there, so it actually worked out. So I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling on that tag, and I really like because you can kind of see through the bag, so you can see it's journaling, and so you can see it and pull it out. Such a cute tag. I really liked it. Had to use a Sharpie on it because it has that glossy finish to it. But it worked out great. It worked out great. And I love the color. I love the brown tab at the top. And it was just perfect for this layout. So I think I'm just journaling something about loving fall. I believe it's probably what I'm talking about there. Trying to make sure I don't get it smeared when I put it back in the bag. So I'm giving it a quick dry with my heat gun. I'm just adding a title here. I love those letter thickers that came in the kit. They're just so versatile, and I love the size of them. They're very thin, so you can get a lot on a page, and you can do a title and it actually doesn't take up half the page because of the way they're so thin, and you get a lot on that sheet. I still have so many of those alphas left over, and I just love the way they look. I love that font. And so I'm fussing with those, getting those straight. It's been a while since I've done this layout. I'm doing the voiceover. It's taken me a little while to get the voiceover done, so I'm just trying to remember what comes up next. I titled it Seasons Change and Leaves Fall or something like that because the leaves are just such a sign of, the season changing. And I don't know, but in Tennessee here, when the seasons change, it's like I was saying, everything in the summertime is so lush and so full and green, and trees are just covered. And by the time you're into November, everything is getting so bare. All of the and it's just the winter is such a different landscape than during the summertime. It's just bare. Trees are bare, and lose all of their leaves, and so which is really different for me. Like I said, being from California, the climate, the seasons here are just so different than what we had in California. So I'm still fascinated by it and still love it every year. And we've been here for, gosh, almost 7 years, and I just never grow tired of it. Never get tired of the seasons, fall and seeing those change. So. And that label there, that was in my stash. Like I said, I've mentioned that before. I always have a bunch of labels cut. I cut them on my silhouette and always have them in my stash so that I can pull them on any layout. And here I was wanting to use, just some drops, and so I was just testing the colors here. That's the Adirondack mist, and I like it because of the colors. The colors were perfect. They're kind of a brown and even a burgundy color. So I was testing it on the back just to see which color I want. I think I ended up using both of them actually, because they look so good with the layout. So I'm just covering up my photo to make sure that I don't get any ink splatters on my photo. It's a pretty quick layout. It came together very easy. It was just a matter of layering, and it just came together so quick. And I was really happy with the way it turned out. Partially the colors. I love the fall colors. So it came together easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm drying those first, but go ahead and add a few little enamel dots just to kind of finish it off here. Give it a little bit more color, a little bit of accent there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this done. It's kind of late here where I'm at, and I'm staying up late. I've done a couple voiceovers tonight, so trying to get one more done before I go to bed. I have to get up and go to work very early in the morning, so trying to get one more done tonight so I can get these uploaded. I kind of fell behind. My daughter was sick for the past few days, and I've been helping with babysitting and watching my grandson and then working full time. So I've been a little bit distracted and very busy lately, but thank goodness she's on the mend and doing well. And so I've had a little bit more time, so I'm trying to get caught up here. So like I said, I'm just adding a few enamel dots to kind of just finish off the page. And I think that's going to about wrap it up and complete the page. I've got some close-ups coming up for you. And again, just let me say thank you so much. I'm still just overwhelmed at the response. And everybody's so friendly and been so sweet with your comments, and I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Leave them in the comments, and I will reply. And thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.